Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Sunny So Sovereign. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Just doing a quick audio check. Just waiting for my live to catch up. Hold on. Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Sunny So Sovereign. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Just doing a quick audio check. Cool. I can hear myself. Great. Just waiting for my live to catch up. Again, Sunny So Sovereign. Today, we're gonna do some price targets on Bitcoin. Just watching myself on live. I'm gonna cut this off in a second. Again, Sunny So Sovereign. Today we're gonna do some price targets on Bitcoin. Just watching myself on live. I'm gonna cut this off in a second. All right, let's go. I don't think you guys can really hear the music. I do. It's pretty chilled, but you see, I'll turn it up a little more. I don't want to mess it up. I'm not watching myself on live right now, so. But anyways, again, here we're gonna turn this page. Again, it's Sunny So Sovereign. I know I haven't been on here for a few days, but been pretty busy. So let's just jump right into it. I do want to see what week we are in the whole year. What week are we in? 27? Are we in week 27? 28? So I believe we're in week. Okay, we are in week 23 right now. Alright, so we're in week 23. So Bitcoin, what's our price target? Let's see. My girl gave me some cheese and crackers. Hold on. She seen me here working, but she know I'm fat. So honestly, what I'm seeing here, I like to see us hit 3,600, break past 36K. I'm sorry, not 3,600, past 36K for us to be, for it to be some kind of reversal. That's the bigger picture. But if it keeps going the way it's going now, can definitely hit 20K easily. Gonna blow past down 26K and probably hit 20K, which is where, oddly enough, the 231-day moving average is at on the weekly time frame. So let's take notes on the weekly. 231 MA equals 20K support. $36K still seems like a pretty good ceiling. If we pass through it, we can, that should be some kind of momentum. We should be seeing some kind of buying power. Bulls coming in and maybe we can test 43K. So on the bigger time frame, on the long-term picture, the bigger picture, we want to see it hit 36K pretty soon, and then see some kind of buying pressure, some momentum, and hit 43K and see where we go from there. So right now, still a great time to dollar cost average in if you got it. Um, Again, it could go down to 20K, even a better price to dollar cost average in. But right now, if you got it, great place to dollar cost average in 30K. One moment. I believe my baby's crying. Let me go. Sorry guys, I didn't even have my mic on. So on the weekly, that 20K is in around the same place that 231-day moving average is at, which is a good sign, meaning we got a good support there. Everyone's talking about 20K, um, which is possible, but who knows? This may be, let me hold on. Hopefully, you guys can still hear me clearly, man. Shit, check. Which is possible, but who knows? This may be, Alright, cool. Yeah, you guys can, cool. So yeah, on the weekly, that 20K, um, is very possible. The 231-day moving average is around that 20K, which is a good sign. If it breaks up, we would like to see it break above 36K so we can see some kind of momentum. And we do believe here in the SoL Sovereign squad that that's gonna happen either, but before July 1st. We're gonna see either some kind of move up or move down. We're gonna see some either move up to around 36K, or move down to 26K and down further to 20K, or up to 36K and try to hit that 43, 44, and see what's up from there. So that's on the daily. You see us also here on the daily. We're hearing this like little flag, this descending flag right here. Um, you see here on the daily, we're well below the 231-day moving average on the daily. Um, let's move back a little bit. And if you notice, we're playing right around the 0.61 of that Fibonacci tool. So a breakdown would be super bearish, but that would be where if we was to break down to 20K, I see us breaking right back up to 30K really quick and still consolidating. So we're looking at Bitcoin on the daily right now. Again, well below under that 231-day moving average. If you want to learn more about these moving averages, hold on, let me take these little price action pips out. If you want to learn more about these moving averages here, these yellow lines, blue, red, green, whatever, you can make them whatever color. And then this little water looking thing here, which is the 231 um, day moving average. If you want to learn more, I suggest, highly recommend, go check out BK Crypto on YouTube. He's the one that where I learned, you know, this little whatever you want to call it, these indicators, and even from the stock market days, I used these indicators when I was trading like stock options, and to this day, I just feel like I just resonate with it the most, um, and I think it goes well when I'm doing like comparing it with like news and whatnot. So let's move in closer to the 300 to 343 minute, which is about what? About 5 hours, 5.5 hours. Every 5.5 hours. So on this time frame, what are we looking at? Bitcoin currently around 30K. If this thing breaks below Look at it. Let's zoom in right here. Right now, currently on the 343 minute to 343-minute every 5 6 hours or so. It is looking a little bullish. If it can continue, if that 7 minute can stay above that 77, I mean not 7 minute, if that 7 day moving average can stay above that yellow line, so if that green line can stay above that yellow line, we're looking good. We want to see, first thing first, that green line break above this water, which would be the 231-day moving average. If we see that, that's a good indicator that we'll be going to 36K first. If we see that green line break below that yellow, 77-day moving average, it looks like we'll be seeing 26K first. This is in the 5 6 hourly time frame, 5.5 hourly time frame. Um, so let's bring the pips back. And what we looking at? So yeah, honestly, and this here, I would say we're just gonna have to wait, man. We're just gonna have to wait till July 1st to see what really happens. 'Cause let's be real, this thing could consolidate this way too forever. I would say here after like 3 or 4 days, if it doesn't break below and stay below, 29, 28K, it's just probably gonna bounce. As of right now, it's gonna bounce between 30K and 32K. We want this thing to break above 32K so we could see it hit 36K. And then from there, hopefully that be enough, momentum to, bring bulls in. We'll see. We'll see. What do you think, Kayla? 36K or 26K? Which one's coming first? She a bull. She's bullish. So yeah, this is on the 343-minute lead. And man, these charts tell a story. I'm telling you, these charts definitely tell a story. So if we break above 32K, we're gonna see 36K, and hopefully that be enough momentum to hit 43K, and then we'll talk. Well, what might go on after that here in a bit. If we break below 28K, we're probably gonna see 26K first, and after that, 20K might be a possibility. But again, as bullish as I am, as confident as I am, as bullish as everyone is, I don't see it being around 20K for long. I just feel like that's just gonna a heyday for a lot of these whales. They're just gonna go ahead and buy a lot, and then price will jump right back up. Um, but consolidation is still a possibility. Um, so again, on the 343 minute, that's around every 5 6 hours. If it breaks above 32K, we can see 36K. If we break below 28K, we're gonna see 26K first, and we'll talk more on that once whatever happens happens. I'm bullish, always will be. But either way, if it goes up or down, right now it's still a great time to dollar cost average in, and we're gonna be talking a lot about that DCA, dollar cost average in. Just when you got it, put as much as you can, whether it's $50, $100, 200, 400, whatever, um, and try to make it every week, every 2 weeks. Try to keep a schedule to dollar cost average in. So let's get it. Um, let's move in a little closer to 77 minute and see what stories this is telling us. Let's take out the price and what are we seeing? Well, our 7 day. Well, we see the 231-day moving average going up. That's good. That's bullish. We want our 231-day moving average to be that's always a great support area. And if you ever go below the 231-day moving average, it's like a free fall. So the higher you got that support, the better. And we're glad we're seeing it going an upside. We see all our other moving averages broke above the 231-day moving average. And what did I say before? That's a good sign. That's bullish. Hey, my baby's over there. Um, yeah, so we seen the 7 day moving average break above it before. We seen it break above the 21 and the 77-day moving average, and the 7 day moving average brought along the 21 and the 77, and now we're seeing the 21 and 77-day moving average playing right above the 231-day moving average, and that's a great sign, giving our 7 day moving average a more of a momentum to shoot for the upside. Um, so yeah, I'm bullish when I'm looking at this in the 77 minute, which is about every hour, obviously, or whatever. So a good sign. There's a good sign that we are heading to 32K, and hopefully we break past 32K. Um, so let's bring back the pips, and what are we seeing? The pips is actually playing under. They're playing around under that 77-day moving average. That 77-day moving average is equivalent to around 30K5, 30.5K. We're around 30.3K. So yeah, we wanna at least be 31K and over to for this chart to be bullish and healthy. Let's just keep it simple like that. Healthily bullish. All right. So again, there's a 77-day moving average, and we're bullish. I mean, not 77-day moving average. There's a 77 minute, the hourly time frame. I'm sorry. Keep mixing. I never really say it, be talking this out loud. I usually have it all in my head, but let's get it. So for the 77 minute, right, for the hourly time frame, we're bullish, right? We want to stay above that 30.5K, so around 30K 500. Um, we would like to see it tread above 30K, which this line right here is around 30K. And if we can pass, honestly, if we can pass June 13th and stay above 30K, I'll be happy, and I'll be even happier if I see um, these price action pips or my 7-day moving average completely past that yellow line, which is the 77-day moving average. I would like to make on the 77 minute on this hourly time frame. I would like to see these pips make that 77-day moving average a good, nice support line, and stay above that 77-day moving average at least till we break out this 32K and be on our way to 36K. So let's move in even closer in the 7 minute time frame. These are my day traders right here. Not a lot of price action, huh? Maybe catch a little 2-3% here and there if you're good and disciplined watching it. And 2 or 3%, what kind of profit is that unless you have, millions? But we're gonna watch this just, because one day this channel will have millions, and we want to learn how to manage this, these digital assets. So how we feeling about this, you guys? How you guys feeling about this? This is 7 minute time frame. Well, I'm not liking that our pips are playing under the, that 77 moving, moving average. But now look at that little breakup. Look at that little breakup. Ooh, you seen that on live? We want that to break above 30, 30.5. It's always cool to see a nice little, when you see price going crazy, breaking above that 77. Always catches some kind of momentum when it breaks above that 77-day moving average. Now let's hit 31. Let's hit 31. 31 by the end of the day. 31K by the end of the day. Nah, because we would need to see that 21-day, that red line, break above that yellow line. And right now is not close right now. Let me see. Yeah, not close. It'd be cool to see that green line break above the yellow. But to see 31K, we're going to need to see that red line break above the yellow. Possible, though. I'm not a day trader, you know what I mean? It's cool to watch this kind of stuff. But, you know what I mean? We're going to dollar cost average our way to financial freedom around here. But once we got it, we'll start day trading here and there for sure. So, I might not even write no notes for the 7 minute. On the 7 minute, because it's going to look, for me, man, when you're day trading, these can look bullish and bearish just depending on your mind frame. You know what I mean? So let's go over what we have. On the weekly, that 231-day moving average is around 20K, which we said is good. That 231-day moving average is a great support, and really I don't see it breaking underneath 20K whatsoever. Um, by July 1st, we should see some kind of move up or move down. So July 1st is going to be a pivotal moment where we see some kind of pivot up or pivot down. It may be before July 1st, but on the weekly, looking back at it, that's what we got. On the 343 minute, which is about every 5-6 hours, we want to break above that 32K. Let's bring it back there. We want to break above that 32K. We're treading over that 77-day moving average, which is good. We want to stay above it. And again, we want to break above that 32K so we could be on our way to 36K and hopefully catch some kind of momentum to see 43 and have some kind of reversal in the market, right? If not, if it don't break above 32K, remember by July 1st, we may be on our way to see 28K, and then that's just gonna bring us down to 26. May see 20 for who knows minutes or a day, very quick, and then back to consolidating probably around the same price again, 30K. Now on the 77 minute, which is about every hour, we are bullish. Um, we are treading over the 231-day moving average. All our moving averages are. So hopefully we see some kind of spike up here in this hourly time frame. Hopefully we see. Let's take out these pips real quick. Hopefully we see both our green and our red line break above that yellow line. So that would be our 7-day moving average, and our 21-day moving average break above that 77-day moving average. So yeah, and then On the 7 minute, that's more for day traders. You know, we won't look at that right now. Once we see some crazy price action movement and we could catch it, we're in the middle of it, we'll definitely take a look at it. But let's go back to a weekly and look at the big picture for Bitcoin one more time. Now, I know this chart looks like a mess, but it's a mess. Who cares? Yeah, we want to see some kind of reversal. We've been in this downtrend since November of last year. We've been on the down. We've been in this bear market for a solid 6-7 months. We won't even know what to do when we hit our bull market again. It's gonna be fun. So dollar cost average in now. Have y'all stables to the side to get ready to jump in there. Cash out your profits and reinvest. This bull market will be fun once we get going. So looking at it on the weekly, again we want to break above that 32K, play around 36K. Hopefully that's enough momentum for the bulls to come in and see 43K, right? And then after 43K, hopefully it's just a complete reversal in the market. Hopefully we see our 7-day moving average playing around that 77-day. Because what do we see right now? Let me take out these pips so I can show you guys. We want our and I know it's a little hard to see, but we want this green line to start coming up and playing around with this yellow line, the 77-day moving average. If we see 43K, that may be enough momentum, enough buying pressure, enough, having enough people willing to buy so we can start seeing some price increase. Because when you're buying up the supply, what happens? Demand goes up. When you're selling the supply, what happens? Demand goes down. So, yeah. So we got a pretty good understanding of what we want to see happen with Bitcoin, right? I know, I'm sorry if that was a little boring, but we got a pretty good understanding now. What's next? Some layer ones. Should we jump into some layer ones? Ethereum, CeLo, Tron, and the rest. Solana. Alright, well, I'm gonna take a quick little 5 and I'll be back. Hey, what's up? I know that was more than 5 minutes, but let's get back to it. What we got next? Jump into some layer one. So, okay. Before we jump into it, we are on what? Week 23 of this year? Yep, we in week 23. Somewhere in week 24, remember when I said if we get past June 13th, staying above 30.5K. So by week 24, we want to still be above 30.5K. We're saying June 13th, week 24 technically starts. Oh, June 13th. Oh, yeah, cool. So by the first day of week 24, we want to still be above 30.5K. So June 13th through June 19th. All right. Alright, now let's go see what's up with the whole crypto world, right? Let's see what's been going on. Where's the first place we want? Let's go check a good source that I really trust. CoinStack. That one dude, I forget his name. That one dude be doing his thing. He works for Heart Rhythm now. I feel like I watched his growth as I followed him throughout the, probably a year or two, and he's been doing his thing. So let's go check out his Telegram. Y'all want to see my baby? Say hello to all 0 viewers. They might see you later though. What you do? Bye. Alright, Telegram. CoinStack. CeLo on refi. When did this come out? May 23rd. Ryan Ellis. If you haven't, go follow him on Twitter. This dude is on his stuff, man. So this week in crypto, a big milestone for ETH. ETH completes testnet merge. The Loomis crypto bill. Binance token probed by SEC. Pinto raises 113 million. Pinto, maybe that's pronounced. And other top news and stats of the week. This came out yesterday, so let's go. Ethereum testnet successfully moves to proof of stake on June 8th. Robston, Ethereum's oldest testnet, has successfully completed its transition to proof of stake as one of the final tests ahead of the merge on the main Ethereum blockchain, which is expected for August or September for 2022 and will be substantially reduce net ETH issuance and electricity usage after it is complete on Ethereum mainnet. I'm sorry for the stuttering. I was trying to talk over the freaking music as well, which is, I feel like, way louder on my ear. But let's keep going. The bipartisan digital asset bill introduced to the U.S. Senate. Ooh, let's go. I'm a U.S. citizen, so let's go. What does it say? Senator Cynthia Lummis, which I believe she was a speaker with, what's this dude's name from Shark Tank? Mr. Wonderful, during that one Bitcoin conference a couple months ago in Miami. I believe he introduced her up to the stage and was talking about the bills that her team has, coming up. So let's see. This may be the same person. I believe so. The Senator of Wyoming. It's starting to become familiar. I believe it's the same person. So Senator Cynthia Lummis, the Senator of Wyoming, has introduced a major new bill called the Responsible Financial Innovation Act. I like that name right there. I like that name. To expand the purview of the CFTC within the digital asset industry. See the thread of the week explaining the bill below. CFTC, I don't even know. I never heard of it. What is that? CFTC, is that some kind of CBDC? Is that some kind of stable coin? CFTC, Responsible Financial Innovation Act. Alright, US pros Binance over token that is now world 5th largest. U.S. regulators are investigating whether Binance Holdings Ltd. broke security rules by selling digital tokens just as the crypto exchange was getting off the ground 5 years ago. Lawmaker introduced bill to include crypto in congressional disclosures. Representative Alyssa Slotkin and Dusty Johnson have introduced a bill requiring Congress members to disclose financial interests in crypto. These are the kind of news I like. New York legislators approved bill to limit cryptocurrency mining. New York could become the first state in the nation to curtail Bitcoin mining after state lawmakers approved a 2-year moratorium early Friday. It's unclear if New York Governor Hutchell will sign or veto the bill. As much as electricity New York uses, might as well mine Bitcoin. Um, Bermuda doubles down on crypto despite recent market turmoil. El Salvador still not ready to launch Bitcoin bond. Finance minister says. Hong Kong Securities and Futures Commission calls for regulation of NFTs. That's pretty cool. Peer aims to reinvent the ICO with the new ICX standard. Peer Inc., the Web3 social network and blockchain-based metaverse ecosystem for the future of computing, announced an alternative to the initial coin offering for later stage, more established projects. That's pretty good, cool to keep in the back of our minds. So, let's see more about this bill. And if you guys want me to get into some more charts, mark up some charts, if you guys have some suggestions on what crypto, projects you guys want to look up, just let me know, comment, and I'll be more than happy to take a look at it. Right now we're diving into the news. And let's look more into this bill by Cynthia Lummis. And Ethereum, we gotta also keep in when we go and look at Ethereum. So Ethereum's merge was successful for their test net. And they should be completely proof of stake by August or September. And that's good information to keep in mind, so when we do look at Ethereum's chart, put a little marking on it for August, September, for when it does become completely proof of stake. Okay, more about this bipartisan bill. Where can we learn more of it? Alright, so Senator Cynthia Lummis has officially released her landmark bill covering Bitcoin and digital assets. Here are the major points in the bipartisan bill introduced with Senator Gillibrand and that's his Twitter. The bill encourages the usage of Bitcoin and digital currency as a medium of exchange. It provides a tax exemption for transactions of up to $200. So no taxes, basically, they're saying, for any transactions up to $200. So I should be able to send my girl $190 worth of Bitcoin, and that transaction should be tax-free from anyone. No matter what platform we are using and all that. $200, I think it should be a little bit more than $200. I mean, $200 was that grocery money nowadays, but Hey, it's a step in the right direction, I guess. Let's keep going. Commodity or security, what is it considered? The bill defines a framework for differentiating which digital assets are commodities and which are securities. It uses the Howey test to determine that an auxiliary asset is not inherently a security. Sorry if I'm butchering a lot of these words, man, but it's fun. Let's keep it going. An ancillary asset is an intangible fungible asset that is offered, sold, or provided to a person in connection with the purchase and sale of a security through an arrangement or scheme that constitutes an investment contract. So, gotta read that in my mind. Hold on. To be classified as a security, the digital asset must provide the holder with a debt or equity interest in a business entity, liquidation rights or entitlement to interest or dividend payments from a entity, profit or revenue share in a entity. To be classified as a security, right? To be classified as a security. Basically what stocks should have been a long time ago is what it sounded like. Right? Am I wrong? It sounds like this is what stocks should have been a long time ago. Let's keep it going. Derived solely from the entrepreneurial or managerial efforts of others or any other financial interest in the entities. But there is another aspect to it. Digital assets not fully decentralized. Digital assets are not fully decentralized and which benefit from other entrepreneurial or managerial efforts that determine the value of the assets, but are not debt or equity or don't create rights to profits or to other financial interests in a business entity are not securities. If all that these kind of updated what stocks should have been are not securities if disclosures are filed with the SEC twice a year, whatever that means. I guess as they talk with amongst each other and figure it out twice a year. The presumption that an auxiliary asset is a commodity can be appealed in court. So if the SEC wants to claim that a given digital asset is a security and not a commodity, it needs to go to court. In some, the majority of large digital assets will be classified as commodities under the text introduced by Senator Lummis and Senator Gillibrand. Naturally, the SEC will oversee the securities, whereas the CFTC will regulate the commodities. So that's what SCTC is, or CFTC, I'm sorry guys. Bitcoin and ETH are guaranteed as commodities. BTC and ETH are guaranteed commodities. We in a gold rush, guys. We are in a gold rush. CFTC, Lummis and Gillibrand grants the CFTC exclusive spot market jurisdiction over all digital assets classified as commodities. Exchanges will register with the S and C, I keep getting them mixed up, the CFTC to conduct trading activities and abide by some rules. US Bitcoin spot ETF more likely if bill approved. A Bitcoin ETF spot ETF more likely if bill approved. Because it's a guaranteed commodity, there's some more rules around it. They get more rules around it. SEC and CFTC are tasked with studying and reporting on the creation of a self-regulatory organization that could complement the regulatory work They also are tasked with developing a set of cyber security guidance for digital asset service providers. 12. Energy. The bill also requires a study on the power consumption of digital assets. It will seek to determine the best ways to ensure Bitcoin helps society move closer to climate goals with deployment of more renewables and clean energy and reducing energy waste. Let's start using these streams around PA. If you got a lake, if you got a stream, you got a river, whatever, man. These renewable energy. We're going green. Let's let's do it. We all gotta help each other. 401k, the bill requires the Government Accountability Office (GAO) to analyze the opportunities and risks associated with investing in Bitcoin and digital assets with retirement accounts. Findings are to be reported to Congress, the Treasury Department, and Labor Department. More and more people are going to want to invest their retirement into Bitcoin, as time goes on. We're going to see that. So, yeah, this bill has a lot in it. Consumer protections. One second. The bipartisan bill will require providers of digital assets to disclose information about their projects, including source code versioning and the legal treatment of each digital asset. Also, self-custody. The bill grants the right to a person to keep and control the digital assets they own. That's big. That's big. Other provisions include aspects on stablecoins and advisory committee and clear definitions for the digital asset space. Catch a more detailed breakdown in my latest article for Bitcoin Magazine. I'll definitely check that out. Let me go ahead and retweet. That very cool. I definitely have to follow this guy. This guy did an awesome job breaking that down. Very awesome job. And man, yeah, I wish this guy, awesome job, man. Give credit to where credit's due. That was a great breakdown on that bill. Now, with this newly found knowledge, we will continue gathering information on this bill and Senator Cynthia Lummis and the adoption on these rules and regulations surrounding, Bitcoin, Ethereum, those commodities, and these other digital assets, securities, whatever. Got work here soon, so I'm probably gonna cut it short here. What else I wanted to go over? So again, we are in week 23. This bill. Ethereum should be completely proof of stake by August or September. They just completed successfully their last testnet. And then this Lummis bill. What else we got going on? Also, I am creating my own 3D website on cryptovoxels.com. So I'm going to keep you guys updated with that as I, continue. Maybe, maybe, because I might have some other things I might have to do. What else we got going on? Oh, flow carbon right in the middle of Times Square. We are grateful for everyone who continues to walk alongside us on this journey to tokenize carbon credits and build on an on-chain market. Build an on-chain market of, carbon credits. That's awesome. It's definitely awesome. I don't see their token. I don't think GNT token is yet out on the market. Because if it was, we would be looking at the price action. But Nasdaq congratulates Flow Carbon on their 70 million funding to tokenize carbon credits and build an on-chain market for what? Carbon credits. So that's pretty cool. Another thing before I let you guys go, I do want to start some kind of clubhouse room where I could just maybe just like keep it open all day and we could just go ahead, and I might not be always be able to talk because I want to keep it open all day even while I'm working, but just to keep it open floor, if things get out of hand, we could always maneuver back to an open floor setting. And once we hit those specific topics we really want to dive into, we can make separate rooms or whatnot, and dive into those specific topics. But I would really love to start getting this SoL Sovereign community their own little room, so this own little open floor where we could come in, talk about crypto, what's been going on, all give our opinions. Again, SoL Sovereign community, I want it to be a judge-free community because, man, I am ain't no, just gotta keep it, open-minded. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep you guys updated on that. What else I want to dive into? Again, it's week 23 of the markets. By week 24, we want to see Bitcoin still treading above, not even still because it's not even there yet, but treading above that 30.5k level. This has been really fun, really fun. Again, I'm building my 3D website on Crypto Voxels. I might even have another idea. I might do it live, I might not. Should I? So my job is giving me the task of creating a community. guys, I think I'm gonna hop off. I'll look for more stuff. I'll be back on tomorrow for sure. And yeah, I'm gonna really try hard to open up that Clubhouse channel for us. And if you guys love crypto, please come through. Come through, come through, come through. Might have to stream for a little longer. But I'm gonna see you guys